What's up guys, Houndish here with this week's reset breakdown for Destiny. That's from June the 27th up until July the 4th. So firstly, there will be some server maintenance today at 7 AM PST, which I believe is 3 PM in the UK. Destiny will be off for a number of hours, but all services should be restored upon completion. Bit of a bummer, but it's just one of those things. For the activities this week, Vault of Glass is the weekly featured raid, so the Templar and Atheon challenge modes are also active. You can pick up your ornaments and all of that good stuff for the week. As always, I will have a separate video covering the vendor weapon and armor stat rolls in a little while, but for now, let's cover everything else for the week. So the weekly Nightfall strike is the Siva-fied Tanic strike. We've got modifiers of Grounded, Fresh Troops, Match Game, and Catapult. So Grounded means you'll take more damage while airborne. Fresh Troops means some enemy squads have been fortified, and there'll be more adds essentially. Match Game, you have to match elemental shields of enemies. And finally we have Catapult, where grenade recharge is greatly increased. So generally speaking, this is a pretty tanky Nightfall. Catapult will definitely work to your benefit right there. I'm getting destroyed by adds. This happened the last time I did this. Nonetheless, it should be fairly easy to get through. The strike-specific loot for this strike is the Cloak of Tanics, as well as the Does Not Bow auto rifle. Siva Crisis heroic strikes have modifiers of Specialist, Exposure, and Airborne. So Specialist and Airborne, definitely two things to take advantage of right there. Of course, you get your Treasure of Ages and Legendary Marks times 10 up to 3 times. The weekly story playlist has modifiers of Berserk and Specialist. Specialist once again will be pretty nice. Again, Treasure of Ages right there, and Legendary Marks times 20 up to 5 times. For the good old Challenge of Elders, we've got modifiers of Chaff and Grounded, and then your bonus points are scored through super kills right there. So Chaff and Grounded definitely going to make things fun as usual, but you do get a Legendary Engram and Legendary Marks, as well as your rewards from the Elder Sigil. For the Crucible this week, Doubles is the featured game mode. Again, you get your Treasure of Ages and Legendary Marks, but we also have Clash, Rift, we've got Elimination, Skirmish, and Rumble Supremacy. The xHOUNDISHx weekly bounties are for the Clash match type right there, and then we also have one for the Rift match type. The Quartermaster bounties for the week are for Pulse Rifles. We've also got Auto Rifles, Shotguns, and then Sniper Rifles, and finally Heavy Weapons. Unfortunately, no Hand Cannon bounty this week. And then finally, in the Iron Temple, we have the Artifacts for the week. So we've got an 84% roll of just Intellect right there, which is pretty terrible on the Memory of Perun. We also have Memory of Timur, this one coming with a 91% roll of just Strength. And finally, Memory of Fellwinter, and we have a pretty nice roll, 320 of max roll with Disciplined Strength right there. Of course, you do lose your super, but you gain 1 extra grenade and melee charge and small boosts to all stats. So that about sums up this week's reset, guys. Like I said, I will have the vendor reset coming up very shortly, but if you have enjoyed this video, a like and comment below is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see a lot more Destiny content, but for now, thanks for watching. You guys have an awesome week.